It's a motorhome mania here at Avalon RV Center, and today we're going to take a look at some awesome motorhomes. Remember, we got $500 off couples coaches at avalonrvcenter.com, or give us a call at 800-860-7728 and speak with an RV consultant. Let's start on this Zion. First thing you're going to notice, I love this sand color that they put on the Zion. The paint looks great. I mean, if you look at it from the front, I mean, just look at how this thing's gonna look going down the road. You got the Road Trek logo right up top. You got your lights up top. You got the beautiful Ram logo up front. And it just looks great. It's easy to use, easy to maneuver. And that's the great thing about a Class B motorhome. So if you're a couple and you wanna do some traveling, you can definitely do it in a Class B. Now let me show you how this baby looks when the door's shut, because you know, I think it looks great. It's something that needs to be noted. While you're traveling, it's very easy to use, very easy to operate. You have the frameless windows. It looks very clean going down the road. And it gives you a nice, dark, almost limo tint. So that's gonna keep the sun out of your unit. It's gonna keep heat out of your unit. And it just, again, looks great while you're going down the road. As we open the door, you're gonna get your floorboard coming right out from underneath. And look at how big this opening is. Nice big opening. So if we need to bring gear in, if we need to bring our goods in, whatever we're bringing in, we have plenty of room for it. You also notice we have a mosquito net. And we also have the mosquito net in the back. So, you know, say we're a couple that wants to travel to the beach, just park next to the beach and, you know, relax for a few days, we can do that. We travel to the beach. If we want to get that nice ocean breeze through our unit, we drop our mosquito net so we keep the bugs out. Very easy to do. Velcro and buckles. Okay, so very easy to do. Zip that baby shut. Keep the bugs out of our road trek, but enjoy that fresh breeze. Whether it's a campground or a beach, you can do it all in a Class B. As we jump inside of the Zion, you'll notice we do have the mosquito net in the back. So having the mosquito net in the side of our unit and then in the back of our unit, that's gonna give us a nice airflow through the door and out the back of our Zion. So very easy to use. Again, if we want to, you know, go to sleep, maybe we want to go to sleep with some fresh breeze. You know, I guess depending on how secure you feel in your area, you might want to do that. All we do, we push that button, it makes it very easy, and then we have our bed, okay? So it kind of has a double, like twin setup here, so you'll see very comfortable. We have a TV. If we want to watch TV while we're sleeping, we have a TV right here. We can do that, or, you know, it's daytime, it's morning, we're ready to get up for the day. We simply push this button, we get our seat back, and now we're ready to have a good day at the beach or the campground, whatever the case is, right? We have tons of storage compartments over top. You'll notice they hold themselves up, so while I am packing my gear into these storage compartments, I don't have to worry about it falling, hitting me in the head, slamming my hand in the door, whatever the case is. Very easy to use. We throw that down, we can lock it, so while we're traveling, this door is not opening. Okay, you see that door's not opening. Things are not falling out of the door, and it looks great. If we want to open it, we pop that baby open. Boom, very easy to use. Check that out. All of our drawers have that same setup, and you got a good amount of storage, okay? So we'll just kind of show you through the storage. You got some hanging space inside of this bigger cabinet. So if you want to hang up your clothes, or maybe you have some jackets, you can, you know, hang them up in there. So let me just open up these for you, just so you can kind of see. Because it's very important to have enough storage space, to have enough place for your gear, for your goodies. You know, again, they all lock. I love the hardware that they use here in the Road Trek. I love how it looks. I love how easy it functions. You know, another thing here, we have the fridge. It does have a locking mechanism as well right here. So we push that to unlock. And then we have our freezer and fridge combo. So good size freezer. Well, I don't know, decent freezer, right? Kind of like your old you know, mini fridge freezers. You do have the ice cube tray, so you can make some ice. TV dinners will fit in there very nicely. So not a terrible size fridge. We also have a nice pantry, or a nice little, you know, sliding pantry, spice cabinet, canned goods. Put a lot of stuff in this nice little pantry here. So I like the Road Trek. I like the Zion. I love the countertops they put in here. You know, check out that countertop. I want to say they call it the pearl inside. So you'll notice everything's white. It's very bright. It pops. So, you know, it definitely feels like pearl to me in here. All right. Thank you for everybody joining us. Kathy, John, Kevin, Rhonda, Manuel, Logan, Heather, Freddie, Rhonda, Freddie, Jackie, Rita. Thank you for joining us. Again, we do have our we have our couples coach, $500 off any couples RV on our lot. We appreciate you, Freddie, for commenting in there. The cabinets are awesome. The pearl cabinets in here, they look great, especially in accordance with kind of the sandstone outside. So they did a good job on the colors here on the Zion. We thank you for commenting. You know, if any of you out there want to comment, have any questions, feel free to drop those comments. I'll answer them as I can. If you think I'm doing a good job, throw me the hearts. Those are my favorites. So, you know, again, we appreciate you for being on the stream here with Avalon RV Center. You can check out our units anytime at avalonrvcenter.com, or you can give us a call at 800-860-7728 and speak with one of our RV consultants. We're the home of rock bottom pricing, so we give you the best pricing from the very beginning. So you get a great deal on an RV when you shop with Avalon RV Center. So we thank you for being a part of our stream. We're going to take a look at the rest of this Zion and then go take a look at some more units. So again, comment, throw me some hearts if you have any questions. Back to the Zion we go. All right, so you'll notice here, this does have a wet bath. Now some people, you know, they have love-hate relationships with wet baths. Me personally, I think it makes a lot of sense. In a Class B motorhome that's more mobile, you know, you don't have the huge footprint of, say, like a Class A, which is the bus style motorhome, or a Class C, which is kind of the box truck. A lot harder to move and maneuver in cities and tight areas. You know, if you just don't want to drive something that big, a Class B is a great unit. And having the bathroom and the toilet, you know, if we had to put these in two separate sections, we would lose, you know, the fridge area, or we would lose area for our bed, or we would lose area for our kitchen. So a wet bath in a Class B motorhome makes a lot of sense when you actually think about how practical it is for your traveling. So I love the wet bath. You'll notice up front the captain's chairs do swivel. So if you have some friends or family coming over, then, you know, no problem there. Maria, we do not have a display lot in Tennessee. However, we do ship RVs across the United States. So we can sell you an RV while you're in Tennessee, ship it to you. You don't have to come to Ohio. And we've done that with plenty of people. We ship them to Canada, California, Texas. I mean, we ship them all over the United States. So if you see an RV you like, still give us a call at 800-860-7728. Speak with an RV consultant about getting it shipped to Tennessee and get a price with the shipping and all that stuff. And you'll be surprised, you might still get a better deal than at your local RV dealership. So, you know, give us a call, take a look at our RVs, find one you like, and see, you know, kind of go through that process, and you might be surprised at the end. And who knows, we might be shipping you an RV here very soon, right? So, very beautiful cockpit here in the Zion, very comfortable while you're traveling. You do kind of have the map storage still up top if you're, you know, traveling with maps, if you're using a lot of maps. I know when you're at campgrounds and things, it's nice to have those maps of the campgrounds while you're out there, not actually in your vehicle. So you have a lot of good storage for those kinds of things up front in the Road Trek Zion. So just a beautiful unit, and they're easy to travel with, and that's why I love the Road Trek. All right, so here we are, Jackie. We are located in Medina, Ohio. You know, just, I want to say, a little north of Akron, a little south of Cleveland. So right in that area. So yeah, come check us out. And, you know, if you're a little far away, again, we can ship it to you. But if you're in Ohio, swing by. We have tons of units. We have a great dealership. It'll be a fun day for you, friends, family, kids, you know, whoever you're bringing. So yeah, we're located in Medina, Ohio. Again, thanks for commenting and asking those questions.
Salesmen will probably be able to do a virtual RV show for them too.
Yeah, and that's a good point. If you do not want to come into the dealership and you see a couple units that you like, just let give us a call, 800-860-7728. Speak with one of our RV consultants and ask them to send you a walkthrough video, from their phone. They will gladly do that for you, and that way you can see the unit without coming into the dealership, and they'll help you have a great experience in finding the perfect RV that will meet your needs. So give us a call, speak with an RV consultant, because we love helping RVers, new RVers, past RVers get into the RV that's going to meet their needs and help them travel, create those memories, and really just enjoy those finer things in life that, in my opinion, are what's important. So again, thank you for the questions. Throw me the hearts. We're going to get back to the Sunseeker. You'll notice this Sunseeker full body paint. I mean, it looks great going down. These are not decals, these are not stickers. So over the years, that's going to give you more longevity in your RV. Decals and stickers, they eventually crack. They eventually, kind of shrivel up a little bit due to the sun. No matter how good of a sticker it is, it will eventually do that. Full paint, like you see on this Sunseeker, does not peel. It doesn't crack like stickers do. So it looks great. For resale value, you're typically going to get better resale value when you have the full body paint. It will cost you a little bit more up front, but it's definitely worth it in the long run, at least in my opinion. You got the LED awning lights outside of this Sunseeker. This is the 2500 TS. We have a big, probably 22 foot awning here. So when our awning is out, we have a lot of awning space, a lot of room for activities. And again, it just looks great while we're traveling down the road. Sunseeker has the integrated step. So this is nice. You don't have the, kind of old crickety motorhome steps that almost feel like they're rusting off. I like how they integrate the step into the motorhome. It's just much nicer. Your batteries are actually underneath of this step. So if you ever need to access your batteries for the cabin area, you can do that, underneath this step here. It's like we got it locked, boom, very easy. Check that out. You can access those batteries right inside of your unit. So it doubles as a better step and a housing for your batteries. Great idea. So we'll jump inside the 2500 TS, and this is a couple's, Class C motorhome, 25 foot, so a little bit shorter, but you can see we get all of our amenities. We got a nice, we'll start here with the U-booth dinette. We have a good size U-booth. So if we have some friends or we have some family that, want to come with us, we have a good sized table where we can eat at, hang out at, play cards, conversate, whatever we want to do. We have a good size booth, a good size lounging area. If we want to watch television, we got our television right up top here, right over our overhead cabinet or overhead bunks, and we have good viewing angles to the TV. The TV is also on a swivel bracket, so if we want to swivel it more towards us, or if we want to swivel it more towards the wall, if we're up on the bunks, then we can choose what angle we want our TV at to improve our viewing angles. Because you guys know, if you've been here, you know how much I love our viewing angles, right? It's very important, okay? So right over top of our cockpit here, you have the bunk area. So if you have extra friends or family that want to come, you can do that. That's the nice thing with the Class C, is you get the extra over the head sleeping area, so you can bring extra bodies if you need them, but it doesn't take much extra space in the actual living area. So that's a nice plus there. You notice we have a good sized cockpit here. We do have, this is on the Ford engine. I want to say they changed the engine. I'm not 100% sure which one it is, so I'll have to have my team double check that. Any of our RV consultants will know. So, again, give us a call, 800-860-7728. Speak with our RV consultants about these units, and they can answer any questions that you may have. They do give you the counter extension here. So if you need some more counter space, you can have it. If you don't, you can just, you know, leave it hanging out right here, and, you know, no big deal, doesn't take up too much room. You do have your sink cover, so if you want to use one side as a cutting board, you can. You know, flip that over, use it as a cutting board. When you're ready to put it back on your sink, or you need your counter space back, flip it back, we put it right back there. You have two of them, one on either side of the sink. So I guess essentially you have two cutting boards. You know, if you have a lot of people over, maybe we're doing extra prep, another person is helping us prep, you have two nice cutting boards here that you can use, that are your sink covers also. Your trash has its own receptacle. So we have a place for the trash. We have a cover for the trash. So we don't have a random stinky trash bag just kind of sitting on the floor, or a trash can just kind of hanging out right next to us. We have a spot for it. It's concealed, easy to access, easy to clean. So I love how they add that. And they give you the counter. They give you the counter, you know, they give you the countertop cover there, so you're not losing your counter space while you still have your trash can. You know, I love that. You got your glass stovetop cover. Okay, so when you're not using your stovetop, you have the glass stovetop cover. Gives you more counter space. When we are using the stove, it gives us a nice little backsplash. We do have the 3-burner cooktop, and then we have our convection microwave oven. So instead of a, you know, traditional oven, they give you the convection microwave oven. Operates very similar, so you get, you know, kind of the best of both worlds. Still get your microwave, still get some oven function here in the Sunseeker 2500. You'll notice a good sized storage compartment here. The shelves are removable and, you know, adjustable, so if you need higher, you know, maybe you want cereal boxes here and this shelf needs to go higher, you can adjust the shelves where you need them. So that's nice, because you can, you know, really customize it for your needs, as opposed to having built custom shelves the same length and you can't fit your favorite cereal box in there because somebody wasn't thinking. I love the adjustable shelving here in the Sunseeker. You get the bigger fridge freezer combo. So the more residential size freezer and fridge combo. So plenty of room for your food, for your drinks, for your frozen, you know, meats, veggies, whatever you got, popsicles, I don't know, whatever you need, you got room for it. And we have a good amount of storage space here in the living area as well. So you'll see you kind of have the 2-tier storage. So if you need some cups and plates, or, you know, whatever you're putting in here, you know, you have kind of double the utility with the added shelf. So I like how they added the shelf. You know, sometimes you'll see areas that are big drawers with no shelves, and, you know, it's not as functional sometimes. You'll notice these doors hold themselves up with the hinges, so you don't have to worry about your, you know, knuckles getting busted whenever you are loading your gear into the dinette storage. And then they close nice and smoothly there too. So very nice cabinets, very nice storage. I love what they do here in the 2500. Again, a kind of a couples coach. You'll notice right before we get to the master bedroom, we have our bathroom. You still have the sink cover in the bathroom as well. So if we need more counter space, they're giving you more counter space. If you don't need it, if you need to use the sink, you just move it nice and easily. If we're taking a shower, we can do that. Shower's right in here. We also have a divider right here that if you need to get some privacy, we just slide this baby over, clicks right into the wall, okay, and then we can get our privacy. So if we're showering, if we're changing, if we're in our birthday suit, whatever's going down in the back, we can get our privacy from the main living area if we need to. I like the dark, kind of almost black door that they used here. I love the colors that they have inside of this 2500. Feels nice and modern to me. You'll also see they have the nice little towel rack here right on the back of the door. 3 towel rack hangers, so I do like that. You know, you can hang your own towel on there, or a towel to wash your hands, whatever the case is. I like the utility on the door. Here in the shower, not the biggest shower you'll see. Okay, I'm 5'9", 5'10". I got about 6 to 8 inches of headspace here. A little confined on the shoulder room, on the, you know, on the left and right space, we'll call it. I don't know. We got a, you know, over the head shower, which will, whoa, dripping antifreeze. It's winter here in Ohio, so we do winterize these things. Not trying to get antifreeze on my head, but we do have the removable shower head. So if you want to shower with antifreeze or if you want to shower with real water, it's going to make it a lot easier for you. All right, so nice big storage compartments back here in the bedroom. So look, nice big hanging space, plenty of room for our hanging clothes or pants, you know, whatever we need to hang. We got some hanging space for it. We also have some nice drawers here, full extension pull-out drawers, so we don't have to, you know, reach back and, you know, bust our knuckles on the top of our drawer to get any of our clothes. So full extension. Okay, it does have the soft close, so that's nice. You know, I like the soft close. Oh, check that out. I love the soft close. That looks so good. I don't even know how they do it, but it looks great. You see, we do have our our bed on a slide. So what's nice about this is while we're traveling, we're going to bring this slide in. This bed is going to come up onto this surface or onto this other cushion. And that way, we have a 25-foot motorhome, but it's giving us about another, you know, 4 foot of living area space that we have to build out the bathroom and to build out the living area. So by adding that bed on a slide and then adding our wardrobe on a slide as well, it gives us more living space, which is nice, right? Because we're not always sleeping. We spend, you know, a good amount of time in the bedroom, but we're mainly outside. We're hanging out, we're camping, we're having a good time. So we want to make sure our amenities outside of our bedroom, you know, can meet our needs too. So that's the nice thing with having the rear slide in the 25 TS is it gives you that floor space while still giving you a 25-foot Class C motorhome. So again, thank you everybody for joining us. Caitlin, Eugene, Bill, Scott, Freddie, Kevin, Scott, Nettie, Georgina, Dawn, Scott, Court, Scott, Deborah, Michelle. We got a lot of Scotts today. Shout out to all you Scotts. Jackie, Patrick, Freddie, Jeff, Jackie, Lori, Mark, Jackie, Russell, Lori, Dawn, Deborah, Rita, Les, Joanne, John, Joe, Dawn, Joanne, Terry, Michelle, Hanson, Tim, Deborah, Tolly, hopefully I said that right, Kathy, Brian, Manuel, Michelle, Bob. I could keep going. There's a lot of you in here, so thank you for joining us. Again, we are running our $500 off any couples RV to the end of February. So if you're looking to get into RVs, now is the perfect time to buy. If you wait too late into the season, it will be hard to find your floor plan, and then orders typically take 8 to 10 weeks, if not longer, because of everything that's going on right now. So if you want to start camping, if you want to start traveling with your partner, with your family, with your friends, it's the perfect time to buy an RV. We have tons of inventory right now, so if you start shopping early, then you can find the floor plan that you need. So go to avalonrvcenter.com to find any of our units. To get the price, just click on the rock bottom price button. It's a green button on all of our units. Click on that rock bottom price button, put your name, email, and phone number, and our price will pop up right on the screen, and it will also email you our price so you know what our rock bottom price is. We give you the best price from the very beginning, so we don't haggle and negotiate with you. We don't beat you up on the price. We give you a great deal right from the very beginning, and we can ship it to you if you're outside of Ohio. So give us a call at 800-860-7728. Speak with an RV consultant about your favorite floor plans, about your needs, wants, and about possibly shipping it to you if you're outside of Ohio. And go to avalonrvcenter.com to take a look at all of our units that we have on our lot and in our inventory. So again, thank you for joining us. Let's take a look at the next motorhome. All right, so next we got another Zion. We showed you the sand and the pearl Zion, for the first one. Now we're gonna show you you know, more of the like charcoal outside. Okay, it's got the very dark, almost looks like a luxury limo that's gonna pick you up, like the luxury bus that comes and picks you up. Looks very sleek, very modern. Again, you have the very dark, almost limo tinted windows, which is gonna keep that sun out, keep that heat out, and it just looks great while you're traveling down the road. Okay, we have the floorboard that comes right out when the door opens. We have our mosquito net, just like you saw in the last road trek. So again, if you want to open up those doors, get that fresh air going through, you can do that. So same Zion, just a little bit different of a feel. You're gonna get different colors in the back. You don't have the pearl cabinets. So you have, you know, more traditional wood color cabinets. You know, you get the same storage compartments. Your storage compartments are held up by the hinges. So again, very easy to use, very easy to operate. Look, I can do it in multiple steps if I want to. See that? Very easy. I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Anywhere I put it, it's gonna stop. I love that function. Great hinges here in the road trek. You know, again, they all lock, they all function much, you know, they all function the same, not much like the same. They all function the same, but very functional, very easy to use. Good storage compartments. We have the locks there. We have our television on the swivel mount. You know, again, if we want to hang out, watch TV, we got the great viewing angle to the TV. If we want to get our beds, it's time to sleep, all we're gonna do is we're gonna push that button right up top, and then we'll get our beds. So, and we could show it to you again, but you just saw it 3 minutes ago. Hit some hearts if you want to see it again. Throw me some hearts if you want to see it again. If not, no big deal. We'll just keep on moving. All right, so you'll notice the fridge is a little different than the last one, but very similar. We do have the lock, so your lock is right here. You're gonna push that down and up to, you know, operate your door. You have the freezer, okay? Oh, let me, yep, so it's a little slippery, but you do have the freezer. Door's in the way because my cameraman's trying to give you a good view. No problem there. You do got the freezer, you got the fridge, you got the lock, so your fridge isn't gonna be, you know, flailing open, flying all over the place. You know, while you're traveling, we got our spice rack, you know, canned goods rack, whatever you want to call it. I like the storage compartment. I love these big storage drawers right underneath the, check out how deep that is. Nice big sturdy drawer. Again, it does lock just like everything else. So very functional, very easy to operate. Huge storage compartment, so whatever you need to put in there, you can definitely do that, okay? This one does have the wet bath. Again, same Zion, just different color, right? So you got the wet bath, and again, I think that wet baths make sense. They're functional, they take up a small footprint, but they still give you your toilet, they still give you your shower. You know, a lot of the couples that I've sold Class B motorhomes to, they'll travel to, you know, from hotel to hotel to hotel. So they really use the Class B as an intermediary travel vehicle that's easy to get in and go. So you're not always showering these in your unit. You're not always using the restroom in your unit. It just depends how you plan to travel. So maybe it meets your needs, maybe it doesn't, but we have a ton of floor plans up here at Avalon RV Center, and all of our RV consultants can get you the RV that meets your needs. That's very important. Our RV consultants ask the right questions so that they can meet, you know, your needs with the right RV. You'll notice right up front, again, beautiful cockpit. I love the way the cockpit feels. I love the ram on the steering wheel. I mean, little things like that, to me, I don't know, some people may think it's cheesy, but I think the ram looks cool on the steering wheel, okay? You got an overhead storage for your maps, for anything you may need. So just very comfortable. Again, if you have friends or family over and you want to hang out up front, you have the swivel chair so you can hang out, you know, conversate with your friends, your family, and, you know, have a good time while you're in the motorhome. You got your sink, you got your induction cooktop. Okay, so if you're not using your sink, very nice glass countertop cover, and then we have the induction cooktop right underneath our microwave. So it has everything we need in terms of traveling, in terms of, you know, what goodies we need while we're moving. You'll notice right here, we also have a power station. Okay, you have your outlet, you have your USB charger, and you have your your 12-volt car charger there too. So, you know, anything that you need, you got right underneath the counter. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the last Sunseeker, but before we do, check out our caveman. Love our caveman. This is AvalonRVCenter.com. We are home of the rock bottom price, so we give you the best price from the very beginning. We don't haggle, we don't negotiate, we don't beat you up on the price. We give you a great deal from the very beginning, and that's why we ship RVs all over the country. We ship them to California, Texas. I know someone from Tennessee was asking about shipping earlier. So we can get you an RV. Just go to AvalonRVCenter.com. Find the floor plan that you want. Give us a call at 800-860-7728 and speak with an RV consultant about either coming into the dealership here in Medina, Ohio, or getting the unit shipped out to you in whatever location you are at. Again, we'll get you a great deal, and we have the floor plans that you're looking for. So go to AvalonRVCenter.com to check those out. Go ahead, my friend. Excuse me. And we'll take a look here at this Sunseeker as the last unit of the day. So you also notice we got our quad out here. Shout out to State 8, right across the road from us. If you are looking for some quads, some toys, some things like that, while you're at our dealership, you can go right across the street and take a look at quads, side-by-sides, and all of those fun toys that you would put into a toy hauler. So that's another cool thing about coming to our dealership, is it's built for fun right in our area. You'll notice up front we have our Faulkner rocking chairs. Very comfortable rocking chairs while you're camping. We have our full parts and service department. So if you're looking for chairs like this, or certain parts, or sanitation equipment, toilet paper, if you're looking for hoses, anything you need, our parts department can get that for you also. So, if you don't want to buy an RV and you want to buy some parts, you can still give us a call, 800-860-7728, get some parts, get them shipped to you, so you don't even have to come in to get them. And we have a full service department, so if you need RV service, you can bring your RV in, and we have one of the best service departments across the nation. And we're actually tied to the RV Priority Network. I think it's hundreds of RV dealerships across the nation. So while you're traveling, if you are by a Priority RV Network and something goes, something breaks while you're in another state, you can go to that RV Priority Network Service Center and have access to service while you're traveling. So that's another awesome thing that you get from buying from Avalon RV, is a Priority RV Network. So we'll jump inside. This is the 3050. Before we jump inside though, we'll take a look on the outside. We have the LED awning lights. You'll notice a huge awning. I'm gonna say 25 foot probably on this awning. So we have plenty of room for activities, plenty of awning space. The arms are nice and tall. Again, I'm 5'9", 5'10", so I'm not 6 foot. If you're 6 foot, you will hit your head on this, but it's nice having those little bit taller arms, or I'm not worried about banging my head, at least me, short guy, not worried about banging my head on the arms. If you're a little taller, you won't have that luxury, but I do, standing at 5'9". We have a nice little TV outside, and this one also has the full body paint also. So again, as we talked about on our last Sunseeker, they're not stickers, they're not decals. This body paint is going to look great for the longevity of your unit. It's gonna look the same, whether you have this thing for 3, 5, 10 years, it's gonna look great as long as you maintain it. Some RVs, some of the motorhomes that have the stickers on them, stickers only last so long, they'll eventually crack, peel, kind of curl up, and that just doesn't look as good over time. So you're gonna get more resale value out of your motorhome if you have the full body paint than if you have the stickers. You will pay more up front, but it just kind of depends on your needs, price point, and all that good stuff. So we'll jump inside of the 3050 here. And again, you do notice we have the same thing with the batteries and the steps. So there we go. We have the batteries in the steps. So I do like, oh, excuse us. Oh, it's okay. No problem. It's a beautiful unit, I know. So I like that because again, you don't have, you know, kind of the metal step underneath the RV that, you know, kind of rots and rusts away as you're traveling, and that water and whatever's getting on there really eats at it. These steps, you don't have that issue. You have a nice little step in, you have a spot for your cabinet batteries, very easy to access. So I like how Sunseeker has an integrated step. And it's built for comfort in here. I'll tell you what, it's built for comfort. You'll notice that we have our nice recliners. Okay, we do have our, you know, like little eating tables here, workstations. We have our cup holders. All right, so we have a lot of function here in our unit, okay? We have the recliners, so electric recliners, so if we want to relax and hang out, we can do that. Slap the TV dinner on the tray. We got our drink in the cup. We got a great viewing angle to our television right up top there. So just very comfortable sitting, right? You can relax here, watch some movies, and just enjoy your time here in the 3050. You'll notice you still have a very comfortable cockpit, okay? You got your navigation right up front. And it, you know, just a normal Ford front, you know, nothing too crazy, but everything that you need, right? So nice cockpit. Right above the cockpit, you still have the bunk set up. Okay, so, you know, if you want to bring family or friends, or if you have a bigger family, you know, if you have some kids, grandkids, whatever the case may be, you can bring them along and things, you know, you would still be very comfortable. You got the big bunk area up top. If you want to watch TV while you're in bed, you just move the TV back against the wall and you can watch television while you're laying in bed. Very functional. You'll notice we do have our table down right now. So this is what it'll look like if you want to turn your dinette into an extra sleeping area. If you don't need the extra sleeping area and we want to use the table, you know, all you're going to do is simply take these cushions off here, okay? We are going to move our table up, okay, and lock it right in. So very easy to use, very easy to operate. We have our table back here. So if you want your bed, well, what did that take? I don't know, a whole 5 to 8 seconds. So now we have our table if we want to eat, if we want to use our dinette, if we need some extra sleeping area besides the overhead cabinet, boom, very easy to use. So if we have friends and family with us, we have some extra sitting area, and in addition to the, you know, theater seating recliners, so we can congregate, have fun, play some cards, watch TV as a family. We can do that here in our living space. I love that setup here in the 3050. As we move into the kitchen, you'll notice we do have the counter extension here, so if you need some more counter space, you do have it. You have the wireless charging here, so a nice little wireless charging setup right on the countertop. That's a nice little added function. You can just throw your phone, you know, right on the thing, boom, and we're charging, we're ready to roll. So that's a nice little setup right there. We have the, you know, what I like to call your cutting board sink cover, right? So two of them, nice big sink when we're using it. When we're not using it, we can use one side as a cutting board. We use the other side as our sink cover so we can get our sink or more our counter space back. And that makes our life pretty easy. We have a spot for the trash can, right? So I love having that spot for the trash can because if you don't have that, you know, we have a trash bag just hanging out on the floor, or we have a trash can, you know, kind of hanging out right here next to our fridge. And, you know, nobody wants to see that or smell that when you're inside of a motorhome. So it's nice having a nice compartment for the trash, easy to take it out, easy to put it in, easy to clean, all that stuff. I love the added little trash can receptacles that the Sunseeker adds. You'll notice here in the big freezer and fridge combo, you have adjustable shelves. So, you know, if you need to set it up a little bit differently, you can do that. So that's nice, right? We need milk or something. We can adjust our fridge as we need it. So nice big freezer and fridge combo here in the 3050. You'll notice a nice big, and look, it does lock there, so it's not going to be, you know, flailing around while we're traveling. But check out that big storage pantry. Huge slide out storage pantry. So if we need it for spices, canned goods, whatever we need, we got a nice sized pantry here in the 3050. And then it slides in. That's going to lock right up so things aren't flailing out, flying at you while you're traveling. So very easy, very nice little setup. You'll notice overhead storage all the way down this unit. So you got a good amount of storage. We have 3 more of the same style storage compartment over top of the dinette. So we have a lot of room here in the unit for our goods, for our pots, our pans, our cups, whatever we need. We also have some overhead storage here just above our theater seating recliners. It gives you the double shelf. So maybe we're putting cups or bowls or plates, I don't know, whatever we need. We have some good storage compartments all the way throughout our RV. You'll also notice that it does come with a ladder in case you want to utilize the bunks. You just plop that ladder right onto the bunks and it makes it easy to use, easy to operate. Our AC is vented through the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to get an even spread of AC throughout this unit, and our heat is through the floor. Okay, so we're going to get an even spread of heat or AC anytime we need that. If we want to get some privacy here in the bedroom, baby locked, then you have your door here. Okay, so check that out. Nice little privacy door. It's a wood door. It's not a curtain, right? So it's a lot better than having the curtain. It also locks back there, so that won't be sliding and flailing open while you're traveling. This whole wall is a super slide. Okay, so you'll notice from that corner all the way down to this corner is a slide. So that gives you a ton of floor space in between, and that's why we have so much living space here in the 3050. You'll notice here in the bathroom, nice big sink. If we don't need the sink, we have our sink cover rather. Okay, so just a nice little bathroom. Full extension drawers. Okay, it's got the soft close drawer. So check that out, like that. Okay, you got some storage underneath the sink. So a good size, bathroom. Here's where our toilet is. Again, we have our towel rack on the door, so the 3 towel rack on the door, so very functional. You do get the porcelain toilet. So again, the porcelain is nice. It's not going to hold smells. It's not going to hold chemicals. It looks better in addition. So I like having the porcelain toilet there in the bathroom. All right. Decent sized shower. Your elbow space is just about the same, left to right. I'm not a wide dude, I'd say. I guess I'm averagely wide. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Maybe it does. But so it might be a smaller shower if you're, a little bigger than me. I'm 5'9", 5'10". Got about 4 inches, 5 inches of headspace here. So not the biggest shower you'll get, but sometimes, a lot of the time we're not showering in these showers. So sometimes it doesn't even matter. Usually we're going to the shower house. We're at the campground. So, sometimes it depends on how you use your RV. May not be a problem, but decent sized showers, typically the shower you'll see in RVs, none of them are really big or spacious. So, at the end of the day, that's one of the areas that you sacrifice when you're going RVing, is you get a little bit of a smaller shower. But you get a nice big bedroom. So check out all of the storage. We have, again, everything is on a slide, so it gives us a good amount of storage across the unit there. But you'll see here in your bedroom, plenty of room for our clothes, for our goods, for whatever we need. We have that storage compartment. We have this one here. You also got some hanging space. So if you need to hang your clothes, hang your, pants, whatever you need to do, you have room to do it. You have hanging space on both sides. Well, I'm sorry. You do have hanging space on both sides. So nice big storage compartments So they really utilized all the storage that they could. Even behind your television here, they left it so that you can open it up and still utilize that for storage. So they try to give you as much storage as, you know, humanly possible so that you can have room for your goods. Both sides of the bed, you do have your nightstands. You get power, you get charging over here on that nightstand. And then you also have some storage compartments over here as well. So you have another, you know, area here for pants or for clothes, for some folded clothes there. And then you have some more storage drawers. So a lot of good area for storage here in the 3050. So, you know, again, we appreciate everybody that's here. Richard, Donald, Ron, Deborah, Dina, Deborah, Debbie, Brian, Christine, Kippy, Keith, Robert, Paul, Bill, Mike, Leona, Dina, Jose, Angie, Mark, Jack, Deborah, Cindy, Mark, Eleanor, Kippy, and everybody else that's joined us. There's been a ton of names. So again, we appreciate you for being the best part of Avalon RV Center and for joining us on these streams every weekend, where we highlight some of the floor plans that we have at Avalon RV Center so that you can see the awesome units that we carry. If you're looking to go, you know, camping this upcoming season, if you're looking to take your family and your friends on some fun adventures or travel the United States, you can do that. Get an RV, get a motorhome, and it will allow you to travel and to create those memories that are really those priceless things in life that, in my opinion, matter the most. So if you're interested in getting an RV or even just talking with someone about RVing, give us a call at 800-860-7728. Speak with one of our RV consultants. Tell them, you know, who, what, when, where, why, and how you're going to use your RV, and they will be able to point you in the right direction in terms of floor plans and what you need. So again, give us a call, 800-860-7728. Speak with one of our RV consultants, or go to avalonrvcenter.com. You can get our pricing on any of our units by clicking on the green rock bottom price button located on all of our RVs. All you'll have to do is put your name, email, and phone number, and our price will pop up on the screen. And then we'll also email you a copy of the price. Okay, so, you know, again, if you're looking for an RV, go to avalonrvcenter.com or give us a call at 800-860-7728. We do have our $500 off couples coaches till the end of February. So if you and your partner are looking for an RV, you'll get $500 off your RV as long as you buy or pre-order your couples coach before the end of February. So again, I appreciate everyone that joined us today on the stream. I appreciate all the hearts and all the questions and all the comments. I look forward to seeing you guys and girls and everybody out there on the next one. And again, we appreciate you for being the best part of Avalon RV Center.